Hi there, I'm Mary and welcome to Let's Bake and Cook Stuff. Anybody else as ready as I am for cookie baking season? I am showing you how to make one of the first kind of cookies I ever made. I'm going to be making the Toll House cookies from the Toll House cookie recipe, from the Toll House chocolate chip recipe that's on the bag. I've been making this since I was like 9 or 10 years old. But the one I do want to change one thing, and we'll get to that in a minute. First, we're going to take 2 cups of all-purpose flour, just regular flour, okay? And now what I do is, if you want to follow their recipe exactly, it's 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. But I'm using 2 cups of flour and 1/4 cup of whole wheat flour. And I like the extra little flavor and nuttiness that the wheat flour adds to that, but totally optional. A teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of baking soda, now whisk that together. We're going to set that aside. Now, 2 sticks of butter or 1 cup of butter. I always use salted butter. Those of you who've seen any of my baking videos, you know I always use salted butter. And I very rarely will say always, but this is one time it's always. I wouldn't say, I couldn't tell you last time I had unsalted butter in my house. One time my sister bought me some. It was, she thought that's what I used, and so she brought some years and years and years ago, but I didn't buy it. So anyway, okay, so 1 cup of butter, 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar, packed. You can see that's packed, and 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar. Okay, whip that up. Okay, now that was at medium until it's all well combined. Now I'm going to add in 2 eggs, 1 at a time. But if they both go in, you don't have to start over. Just put the other one in, you'll be fine. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm going to whip that on medium for about 10 seconds. Now I want to put in our flour mixture that we mixed so lovingly just a few moments ago. Just dump the whole thing in there. Mix on low. Can you believe how easy and quickly this is coming together? It's just a few ingredients that you might have anyway. The only thing you might have to get is chocolate chips. Oh, my oven's ready. The only thing you might have to get is chocolate chips and nuts. Everybody doesn't always have those. I do, but okay, that's well mixed. Now we're going to add in 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. And yes, you could use any other. You can use dark chocolate, you can use milk chocolate, you can use whatever, but the basic recipe, the classic recipe is semi-sweet chocolate chips. And that was 1 cup of chopped nuts. I put a 1/2 cup of pecans and a 1/2 cup of walnuts because I like the mixture of both, but you can do just one pecans or 1 of walnuts. You could do any kind of nut. You could even put peanuts in here, that'd be so good. You could put cashews, whatever kind of nut you like, but the classic is walnuts. And we're done. I've tried lots of different chocolate chip cookie recipes. This is the best one. I have done another video of the ones that they give you at the hotel. I forget which hotel it is now. Marriott? I forget which hotel gives it to you. I'll look it up. I'll put it up here somewhere. But yeah, that one, those are really good too. But for some reason, I just always come back to these, and I would like to invent my own that I think is better, and I've tried different ones, and this one's just always the best. Okay, now this is an ungreased cookie sheet. I'm taking just a scoop. This is about a 2 tablespoon scoop, but you can do it any size you want. I've made these in big round ones. I've made them teeny tiny bite size, but you're gonna get more of them if you do it with these smaller scoops, but you're gonna get smaller cookies. So it's up to you if you want a smaller cookie or a bigger one. Then of course you would have to adjust your baking time, right? Because if it's a bigger cookie, it might go a little bit longer. These go into a 375-degree oven for about 9 to 11 minutes. So if you have a bigger cookie, you're gonna wanna maybe add a minute or 2 to that, depending on the size. You gotta, check it out. If I were experimenting, I would add a minute or 2, depending on the size of the cookie, and then go from there and see if you need to add more. But I wouldn't like automatically just add 5 minutes, just because that could be too long and then your cookies are gonna get burnt. Okay, now these are gonna go into a 375-degree oven for 9 to 11 minutes. We're gonna start at 9 and see how they look. If they need a little bit more time, we'll give it to them. That's how we do. Okay, you wait 2 minutes, then take them off. and put them on a cooling rack, right? If you don't wait, they tend to fall apart. But if you wait too long, they're hard to get off. They've repositioned themselves in like suction cups back to your cookie sheet. So what you want to do is do the 2 minutes. I wouldn't go a whole lot longer than that, okay? And then they'll come off perfectly. I wanted to show you these I made with a bigger scoop. That you can see the difference in the size. Let me show you. These, see? These are the bigger ones, and then these are the smaller ones. These are, you'll probably get about 5 dozen, 6 maybe out of this size. At this one, you would probably get 2.5, maybe 3 dozen of these. So it depends on how many you need and what you're using them for and all that kind of stuff. Either way, I do appreciate you. Thanks for watching. You take care now.